begun to give a concert tour, and every time I got to a new country, I was banned, which was a great honor. So we were going to do this tour, and we ended up having a much, much more interesting time. Different stories that came up from each country. It was Chile, Argentina, and Brazil. And I had been banned in each of these countries, and we did different things. We called it mischief making. The trick for me was to make as much mischief as I could to frustrate the government, but not endanger my friends. So in Brazil, our host took me into the middle of the public, and it was a concert I was supposed to have given. Somebody else was giving it. So at a certain point, it would have been very difficult for the police to, as you can imagine, sort of like here, to get into the middle of the crowd. At a certain point, the artist would be quiet and still, and I would stand up and sing without the guitar. And I did, and it didn't endanger anybody, and it was heartening for people and delightful for me. After the tour, we went through Nicaragua, and there I learned a song written by a man who then became a part of the Sandinistan government. And he was a tough guy, and he had been imprisoned and he'd been tortured. And when the Sandinistas came into power, he was in a position to have people executed, his own torturer. He met him and said to the man, "I know you're expecting to be executed." And the man said, "Yes." He said, "Well, it's worse than that. I'm going to free you." This song is called Mi Venganza Personal. My personal revenge is to walk in the streets without fear. It's to see the children going to school. It's to sing this beautiful song without fear. It's to see the hope in the eyes of my people. Mi Venganza Personal.